Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Enterprise Group's channel, excelling in specialized equipment and services to build out the infrastructure and energy pipelines and construction. Joining us today is the Vice President, Desmond O'Kell. Welcome back, sir.
Good morning, Kyle. How are you?
Living the dream, man. It's a pleasure to have you back because, man, you guys have been crushing it lately, and we've got lots that we're going to be diving into. First and foremost, Enterprise Group adds third tier one petroleum client with offshore and onshore oil and gas production. First, kind of what are you doing with this company and just services you're providing and any insights?
Yeah, certainly. This is a client that it's an American, very significant size client. They have onshore, offshore activities in the U.S. Here in Canada, they're up in the Montney, right in the neighborhood that we provide services for. They're starting to, they've been active, but they're starting to get more active. They're looking for, obviously, the support for those services they're doing in the field. So we've brought them on. We have worked for them in the past, but they've been a little bit quiet here over the last several years. But it's a testament to some of these companies really coming in with some CapEx plans, and so we're happy to have them back on board.
Yeah, you guys have been adding a lot of clients recently. It's been a very accelerating year for you. And outside of some other services, I mean, you guys have also been seeing a lot of growth in specialized heating units for pipelines that are kind of used with industrial and emergency heating. Do you want to kind of break that part of the business down as well?
Yeah, for sure. That's a business unit of ours called Arctictherm International. It's an extensive fleet of rental heating units that are 500,000 to 1.2 million BTU. They can be very mobile. We have a rental fleet of 160, 170 units of those particular units. And then our larger units are basically truck mounted. It's our intellectual property, patented gear. And these trucks were designed specifically for heating pipelines at the construction phase. A lot of pipelines are carrying hot fluids. So when you build a brand new pipeline and you initially start transporting hot fluids, the steel expands. And what you want to do is with these pipelines that are carrying hot fluids, you want to pre-expand the pipe, and that's what we do with these trucks. Now, these trucks are anywhere from 2.5 to 3.3 million BTU of flameless heat. And the ability to transport that air out at 15,000 CFM. So having this kind of a mobile giant heating unit is very well used in industrial and emergency basis. We've had an old-fashioned winter out here in the West, and this particular business unit of ours has had a very decent premium season here so far.
Yeah, it's great to hear. Now, it's no surprise that you guys are kind of like a third-party provider, largely, seeing a lot of this growth coming from the oil and gas sector currently in this macro environment. Obviously, with the geopolitical tensions and all that stuff going on, there's a lot of obviously concern, a lot of interest going into the energy sector right now. How do you feel that's impacting your business? Is there any insights that you want to offer as well?
Well, I mean, clearly, yeah, it's the world we're living in right now is something else, to say the least. What it's doing is it's just exacerbating a commodity situation that was already in place. The result of it is these producers are getting much better prices for their product, and they're already finely tuned, and from the downturn, all their operations are in finely tuned shape, like ours in the services industry, coming through the last 7 years. So all of this activity, allows us to really book some very good cash flow. Services is obviously we're a little bit behind in the sequence from the producers, but this kind of tremendous cash flow is going to help certainly the Canadian energy sector in getting back out there and increasing production.
Yeah, I appreciate these insights today, Desmond. It's fascinating times we live in, but thanks so much for coming out.
You bet. Thanks for the interview.
Always a pleasure. On that note, folks, I always pass the question off to you. Let us know what you think in that comment section below. Consider subscribing because as continued news comes down the wire, we will be updating you here. But in light of this, stay cool, stay awesome. And as always, I look forward to catching you in the next one.